Morning, everyone.
Hello.
Morning too soon.
Good morning. Oh no,
Good
we're too hot.
morning.
Oh well, you'll have days like that. How's everybody doing today?
It's a beautiful day.
How are you doing today?
Well, it's kind of going to rain, but right now it's not raining.
Not yet.
So happy about that.
Yeah, that's a true statement. So tell us more about ourselves. Who are you, and who am I, and why is this happening?
Right. Okay, it's Saturday morning.
It is.
We are Warm N Cozy Quilting. We have coffee.
Do you have your coffee?
Do you have your coffee?
Please have your coffee.
I'm Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
This is Jason.
I'm Jason. Nice to meet you.
And you are the number one customers.
What? You took my...
Okay, and this is...
Dramatic. This is dramatic, is what this is.
I mean, I thought we were just being cute, not,
Oh, I forgot we were setting ourselves up as being cute today.
We felt cute today, not, sassy. Did you wear the wrong pants?
I did.
You were supposed to wear your cute pants, not your sassy pants.
My bad. Sorry, guys. You know I love you here. Oh, my goodness. Look at all the people on already saying hi.
Good morning.
All the people that have shared. I got sharers out there. I love it.
Awesome.
Hello.
Oh, we also have in the right corner, in the red corner, blue. You want to be in the blue corner? Okay.
This is always the blue corner.
We don't go anywhere. We got Victoria in the studio.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
She's there, so if you need to yell at her, obviously she's in the background. I really don't know what's happening with this right now.
Yeah.
This is kind of annoying.
But
our comments are all there, so you can all keep on commenting along with us.
This particular computer seems to not be wanting to get the internet.
Lost its mind.
As long as you guys are still, but hers seems to be fine, and since that's the one that's actually doing the work, we may not be able to say hi to. We may not be able to see things. Can you see comments?
This is kind of weird. This is just set up weird, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's a little bit different setup on our screen. Let's not worry about it. Let's move on.
What I'm saying is, if they're having issues, please comment, and Victoria can see it.
Absolutely. Anyway, here.
Anyway, do you guys want to make a block today?
Do you?
This is such a cool block. I'm excited about it. Am I starting with the block?
We're kind of diving right in. Stop. Let's not dive right in.
All right.
Say hi to your people out there.
Hi, people.
I can start yelling at me.
We have Trish out there. We have Donna out there. We have Pam. That's right. I wanted to bring up the new music intro. Did you guys hear that? So Vincent, again, the guy who gave us, it's our kid. Yeah. Vincent, our boy.
Yeah.
He did the original Spanish guitar intro.
Right.
Well, we asked him for something for Saturday morning, and he gave us that. A little bit different. Yeah. So what do you think? I'd love to know some feedback on that. Thank you, Pam. I'm going to take that as a positive.
If you're like, whoa, what the heck was that?
It's
just
different.
Tell us. It's totally fine. We don't get,
We need some feedback. We like having intro music. It's nice. It gives a little segue. We don't have to let background noise happen. But it's also Vincent and his creativity happening because he loves music, and that's what he does. So
we're excited to be kind of an outlet for him to be able to do that.
Yes. So let us know what you think. Good morning, Alvina, and hello, Rita, and hello, Cindy, and good morning, Debbie. Oh, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Yeah.
Thank you. If it wasn't for you, this would not be possible.
That is so true.
It is true. It's a fair statement, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Pam.
Yeah.
Chilly down in Texas.
It's chilly in Alabama, and it's chilly here, too. But I'm okay with that. Like, once it gets to be hot out, then I'm like, ugh.
Gross.
It's going to be hot forever. But anyway, so I tend to like fall the best.
Yes.
So the fact that it hasn't sprung up to 80 degrees is making me happy.
Right.
So this may not be everyone's ideal temperature, but it's mine.
It's a good temperature. I like it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Eileen, and hello, Marlene.
If I have to wear a jacket, I'm happy.
Okay, that's fair. Hi, Stacy. Nice to see you on. And hello, Joe. And Pam, you can hear us loud and clear. Excellent. So things are working.
Yeah, we can't see what's... Do you guys see a picture, too? Because we have no picture.
It's anyway, good morning, Patty. And hello, Chris. And hello, Alvina. Alvina likes the intro. Yeah, excellent. Cool. Excellent. Love it. Hey, Eula, how you doing? Nice to see you on. And hello, LaDonna. And...
Coffee, Eileen. You better believe it. And Marcia, good morning.
And hello, Sandy. Oh, I'm going to push a button here. And I'm going to see if I can...
Carol. Hello.
Oh, there's something. Thanks, Facebook. Love it.
Hi, Mary.
All right. So, here's what's happening today. So, today we're going to do a block. But before we get into that, a couple things I want to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Something we haven't given near enough conversation to, and that we need to give more to it. We have the long arm group, the Cozy Quilters long arm group.
Hi, Jess.
Hey, Jess. Many of you have long arms, may not have an outlet or a group of friends of people to talk to associate with. It is a great group to check out. We had our third monthly meeting. It is not brand specific, so it don't really matter what kind of long arm you got.
Right.
It's just a great way to have a monthly meeting with people to learn a little bit of something. I learned something yesterday in it because we talked about rulers in our monthly meeting. When people do the clamshells, they do it upside down when they're using rulers. I had no idea. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So do you?
I don't know. There's questions. I have
questions too,
but I haven't followed through with those. However, again, fantastic resource. If you haven't joined that group, or if you haven't checked out one of the meetings yet, we put the meeting that we did on Thursday out there for you to check out. A lot of information, and also we do have Mickey, who is the one that really kind of runs everything. Just because she's a handy quilter educator does not mean that we have to be brand specific. We love everybody.
Yes.
Check it out.
Also, if you don't even own a long arm yet, if you're like thinking about, if you quilt on a domestic, it is quilting.
It's still quilting
specific.
Still an effort.
We may not talk so much about how to maintain your domestic so much. I mean, we do talk about you should clean it. You should change your needle.
All your machines.
Like all these things are still going to transfer no matter what kind of machine you're quilting on.
Right.
I did see one time we were talking about long arms, and someone commented, you don't have any tension issues when you hand quilt.
I can't argue that fact.
But maybe you do in your shoulders and your hands.
So, man, I'm going to quilt this quilt sandwich.
That kind of tension.
That's an awful sense. If you're doing that, you probably need to assess your hobbies. Your hobbies have gotten to the better of you.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Okay, so today, diving right into it, I wanted to throw that out there. Again, check out the group, join it, be part of it, enjoy the fun. Friend? Anyway, so we're talking about a block today.
I just wanted to say one more thing, too. The Quilters Collective, a lot of people think that is just Stash Pie specific. Please post other things. We love to see whatever you're working on. So
other project quilty related. Yeah,
I try to do that when I get to sew on Sundays, but a lot of what I've been doing has been shop samples, so I'm like, I don't want to give it away, Yeah. So, but I still should sneak peek, give you a little picture of something I'm working on.
There are limits on that. Please don't post your videos of turtle racing.
That's a thing?
I don't know. I just made it up. But if it is...
I mean, can't they? I don't care. They can post it if they want.
Not really quilty related.
Yeah.
But it would be kind of fun.
Okay. Let's move on to...
What are we calling it? Are we calling it Rising Star?
Okay, so...
That's what I called it in the description.
It's called the Rising Star Block, then. That's what it's called. That's what we called it.
There's so much information regarding the name, not really what the block is. It's so weird because there's a whole bunch of different names.
He's going to get to that.
We'll get to that. So you go ahead and show up. Victoria, if you want to show them the cutting instructions.
Because I think also in the cutting instructions that we sent last night, we did call it Rising Star also.
Yes, true.
So, Rising Star Block. It is made up of two of these star blocks, one inside the other.
Right.
And so we got to get busy because we got to make some flying geese.
Yay, flying geese.
So there's the cutting instructions. A lot of places then had you cut things on the diagonal. Maybe you cut it twice on the diagonal. I had you not cross-cut anything because we are going to sew it in the by-4 method. So some have you cut all these triangles, then you've got bias and you're dealing with all of that. I didn't want you to have to deal with that, and I'm going to show you the by-4 method so that we can put them together that way.
Because we love the by-4 method.
Making 4 flying geese at once makes me happier than making one at a time. Okay. So, the one thing is, I knew that I had orange and blue fabric, so I wanted to make it this way. Except, I'm working with scraps, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? It's a sampler, let's work with some scraps, let's use them up. And I did not have enough blue to make the blue on the outside. So I am switching, and my center star is blue, and my outside star is orange. So if you're like, wait, hold on, I apologize. I did it the reverse. It's totally fine. You're doing it with purple and green, right? Or red, white, and blue, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can make whatever colors you want.
Absolutely.
This is the colors I'm going to use, okay?
Do it. Yes.
So, in my center star has orange. Mine is going to be orange for the sky. The picture itself shows orange in the middle. So, orange on the outside. I don't know why I said sky, because that doesn't make any sense. Orange for the outside of the star, and the star itself will be blue. So I have a large piece of orange, which is the... I'm so goofy. So it's the E.
E.
So this is 4 1/4 inch square. Mm-hmm. And then my F's are 2 3/8. And I have 4 of those.
Okay.
Okay. So
Excellent.
I'm going to take this.
Do it.
And I'm going to lay 2 of them. You want to get the board? Is this better?
Your lines on there beforehand?
Yes, I did.
A nice straight line from corner to corner.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to line them up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me show you, and then I'll line it up. So like this, right?
Okay. Perfect.
Making sense so far? Okay,
yes.
Good. And I'm going to sew a scant 1/4 inch away from that line in the center on both sides of that line.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm ready. Ready to go.
What is a scant 1/4?
It's less than 1/4.
So it's just a thread or so in. If you have a 1/4 inch guide on your foot, it's just a thread or 2 in. Just in. And that works well. Oh, we had more hi people. Rita loved the music. Pam says if we're making a banner for the turtle racing, it's okay. Yes, I concur.
Sure.
Robin in Arizona, hello. And hello, Pam. And hello, Jody. And hello, Sherry Joe. Fantastic. She put a sunshine out there. It's cloudy outside, Sherry Joe.
But maybe we are. No.
We are your sunshine. Wait, anyway? No. Moving on. All right, so the block that we're doing, we're calling it the Rising Star because according to the one and only Barb Brackman Encyclopedia of Designs, look at this. There are so many designs in here. I had Victoria digging through this thing literally for hours trying to figure out what Barb Brackman referred to it as. And it says here, 2167 is the block number for Barb Brackman. It calls it the Rising Star. Now,
do we tell them we got that encyclopedia so we can get more history, but all it does is show you the block?
it is to get more history, but all it is a block and numbering thing. But I'm going to tell you now, there are so many blocks. That is a huge step in the right direction.
That is definitely a help.
It also tells me where the design, like the name came from. Like, was it Farm and Fireside or was it Ladies Art Company or whatever it was that first landed the name on there. So it's actually a very useful resource.
Okay.
It's just a big book.
For sure.
So.
Okay, so I got to the end of this, and I'm just going to take it and turn it around and
do it again.
Do it again. Ready, set, go.
Right. So the Rising Star has been known as the Double Sawtooth, the North Star, Christmas Rising Star. Pick a name. The fact of the matter is, it's an uneven or unequal 9 patch because you have a large center square, and then your outside patches are not as big. So it's an uneven. It's true. I didn't make this up.
It's not.
Thank you, Internet.
Oh.
It's not even. It's not completely square because you're flying geese or rectangles.
Right.
So it's an uneven 9 patch. Very cool though.
I in my head see that as half square triangles. It is not.
Right,
I'm currently making flying geese.
You totally are.
And so I'm counting it as 4 pieces across, 4 equal pieces. It is not.
It is not.
It's an uneven 9 patch.
An uneven 9 patch.
You can keep going.
Which we have not done an uneven 9 patch before. This is our first go at it on screen. So here we go. Let me see what I have here. I got lost track of my sail.
Okay, I'm going to now cut right down the middle where we have that drawn line.
Okay. So there's going to be a lot of information here, so make sure you're paying attention for the Wednesday sale because I am going to reference some of these points of information. So,
can I tell you one thing?
What's that?
Earlier this week, Victoria took a quiz.
Huh?
And she said, I always thought that this is so silly. I always thought it was a myth that teachers would tell you, now, you really need to read the book because some of this might be on the test that I didn't refer to in class.
Mm-hmm.
And she had that happen this week where she was taking a test and there was something on there that wasn't covered. It was covered in the book.
But not spoken. Yeah.
But none of that is going to happen here.
No. You don't have to read my notes.
He's going to actually give you the information. Okay.
Either.
I'm going to step off camera to press this. That's the only way I can.
That's okay. You're going to be kind of slightly right there.
Okay.
People will see your hands working.
So now I'm going to press it, and I'm going to press it so that it's like this. Is that even? Can you even
point out to the sky?
Yes. So this is the sky.
Yes.
Okay. So no matter, even if this is lighter than this one, and it's the only way to get these to be the correct size. That's in my so far as many as I've made. This is
What?
It's called the North Star in the Underground Railroad.
Look, Pam, stop jumping ahead. Look here. I'm running the show. But actually, you are correct. You're absolutely correct. And I actually have a book here. See, look. Quilt in a Day by Eleanor Burns, the Underground Railroad quilt book. It is listed as, in here somewhere, it is the North Star. Again, a lot of names happening for this one. Again, and this, we called it in another book. Sorry, I should have had these closer, and they aren't where I thought they were. In this lovely reference book, it's called The Double Sawtooth, which is actually probably far more accurate than any of the other ones because it is a sawtooth block inside of a sawtooth block. So a double sawtooth is probably the actual most accurate name. So let me tell you something about
Okay, tell us about it. Okay.
So Barb Brackman listed as the Rising Star, referenced by Finley. I don't really know who or what Finley is. I didn't have enough time to do the research to find out what that means. I will figure that out for you next time because Finley is referenced a whole lot in the encyclopedia by Miss Brackman. Let's see here. So here's why being called the Rising Star block is maybe not what we should be calling it, because currently Missouri Star Quilt has a design or a block that's called Rising Star, which is not this.
Oh.
It is something completely different, designed by Ron Doan, which is Jenny Doan's husband.
But it's different. It's not.
It's not this. Huh. It's a square with like a slight angle. It's very interesting. It definitely looks like a sharp, pointy star. Not this. So this was originally known as the Rising Star back in the day, but now that's a different star altogether. About Missouri Star Quilt, they're in Hamilton, Missouri. If you somehow don't know who they are, they started in November of 2008. It's a family event, and basically she found her greatest advertisement, if you will, in the YouTube arena.
Yeah, she really did.
With her video tutorials and everything.
Okay, so you've got two like this. You're going to take, and you still have two more little squares.
Okay.
So you're going to take one of them, put it in the center like this.
Okay.
And yes, it's going to stick up above it. Totally doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're going to sew on either side of those lines. Do that twice.
Do it twice.
Okay, ready, set, go.
And here she goes. Okay, so back to the North Star. That was all about the Rising Star and why now it's Missouri Star Quilt same, so we're just going to leave it there as much as possible. Again, information to remember, because I might talk about it on Wednesday. Eleanor Burns used it in her book for the Underground Railroad. Again, not much information as to why. There is some history as far as being used in quilts for being a referring to the North Star as far as like a directional navigation.
Pointing you in direction.
Right. There's some history story to that.
Freedom.
Right. Not sure. I couldn't find anything anywhere else that actually stated that other than in Eleanor's book, so I didn't really want to quote it too much. So that's why I didn't. But Eleanor created her first book, which was a log cabin book, in 1978. She's written over 100 books and even had a TV series. Many of you may have seen it at some point on PBS.
Yeah, she did a lot like you do, but like when she would cut something and it was the scrap, she would just get rid of it.
That's how you should do things.
You just throw it away. And I'm like,
and if you're Eleanor Burns, you know she had somebody able to clean that up for her. That's when you know you've made it. You can just throw things and just let the housekeeping staff take care of it. Yeah, because you know what happens around here? I'm the one. No, you don't.
I walk around, there's paper everywhere.
It's not everywhere. There's only 4 pieces on the
I know. But how did they get over here?
You're hijacking my story. Okay. Why are you trying to do this to me? Stop.
I don't know, because somehow we're going to get this all made in an hour or two. Okay, I'm going. You're gone and I'm gone.
So, I guess you kill me sometimes.
Okay,
so Eleanor Burns was inducted into the Quilters Hall of Fame.
Did you know there was such a thing?
No, I didn't know there was such thing as the Quilters Hall of
We
Fame.
didn't know either.
It is in Marion, Indiana. I actually have the address here. Look, 926 South Washington in Marion, Indiana. How cool is that?
Did you put it in the GPS?
I did. It's about 5 hours from Columbia here. So just on the northeast side of Indianapolis. So maybe a weekend trip, maybe. It was the house of, where did I put it? The former home of Marie Webster, who was an influential quilt designer in the early 1900s. So, Indianapolis, who'd have thought it? Thunk it. Whatever.
It's words.
I'm not great at grammar.
Right.
So that is the idea of the North Star. We attribute that to Eleanor Burns and her famousness. The double sawtooth, again, more accurately describes this. It's reminiscent of saw blades. That's why they call it the sawtooth. So that's where that naming came from, which was originally coined in 1884 when it was published by Farm and Fireside magazine, which is a magazine that ran from 1877 until 1939 in Springfield, Ohio.
I'm going to cut down the middle.
Okay.
Where your line is on both of those. Okay, keep going.
Cool. So that's it.
Well, now you're going to have to, I've got a lot more to do.
What?
And you won't let me interrupt.
Yeah. Oh, so Eileen knew that there was a Quilters Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I figured
I learned there are people out here that know these things. I'm learning this because I'm just really kind of diving into this stuff recently. So it's really fun for me because I had no idea.
I'm pressing it out like we did with the others. So towards the blue in this instance.
It's fantastic.
Then you are going to have to help me because you got to square these up. Well, rectangle them up, huh?
Oh, yeah, I can rectangle them up. So that'll be my job since that was the story. But yeah, that was the fun history of some of these blocks. Like I said, it doesn't have the wealth of history like some of them have, like the log cabin has, or some of the other ones we visited so far. But
so measure that. I think I don't remember. More or less, we need to just take these dog ears off. So whatever it's measuring at, it should be close to what it needs to measure at.
Okay.
You're not really going to take much off.
That's still look blue, won't it?
You're going to not talk about that on camera.
Oh, sorry. Don't listen to me. I'm not here. You're not here. I'm here. We're all here. What am I measuring this at?
Let me see.
Okay, she's gonna measure this. Don't know why, but you keep freezing up. Probably too cold. Ooh, it's so cold in Alabama. How cold is it? Okay.
Sorry.
No, all right. The internet is frozen down there.
Oh.
It could be our internet just the same. We'll try to power through it. Sorry if it's bad and choppy. I have to call Spectrum and yell at them and ask them why my internet isn't always 100%.
Right, because we pay them extra for super awesomeness, and we're not getting super awesomeness.
Or it could just be a local connection. Maybe not us.
So
what are you squaring it up
I'm
to?
cutting these to make sure that they are 3.5.
Okay.
This way.
Uh-huh.
By 2.
3.5 by 2. Got it. Gonna cut there. Ooh, she cut there. And there.
And
look at that. That looks like a geese. A goose? Is that a flock of geese?
I don't.
Okay. So we got geese.
While he is doing that, I'm going to start with the next, because these are the flying geese for the outside. So here's my background fabric, which is a 7 1/4 piece.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the orange, and I have my lines drawn on those, because this is going to be my stars for the top one. And my cream is hard to tell what's the right side. Yeah. So again, I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other, and I'm going to line them up like this, and they overlap in the center, and I'm going to sew on either side of that line a little bit less than 1/4 inch.
So let's see. I did forget to mention that there was a sub conversation in the chat where Anne was saying happy birthday to Shelly. Belated happy birthday. So happy belated birthday, Shelly. Glad you had one. Thanks for making another trip around the sun with us. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
She did it just for us.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Just for you, Jason.
Mary says it's fine in Waterloo, the connection. Yeah. And Rita says it's just a way to charge more. You are correct. Yeah.
For what now?
For the internet speed.
Oh, yeah, I know. I think they're fibbing.
Sometimes. We've actually run the speed test on them, on this building versus the other building, and there's a difference.
So they say that, but none of that makes any sense to me.
Well,
so I'm like, yeah, you did some magic trick, and it says that it's correct.
yes,
that doesn't.
I did. I went like this, and I said it's better.
Yeah. So I don't know. You're measuring with some device. Like, is that accurate?
Yes, I think so.
So I don't trust electronics. Have I told you guys this? Okay.
Do they know this? Raise your hand. Did you know that Danielle does not trust electronics? If you didn't know this, now you know.
Yeah. So
she doesn't trust this whole thing that's happening right now.
And
is this even real?
Is it even real? I don't think so. And is Charter really giving us faster internet? Probably not. But here's some insight that they probably didn't know.
Oh no, she's giving more insight.
Okay,
why do you do this to me? Go ahead. No, it's fun. Surprise me with whatever it is you're about to say.
Sarah doesn't believe thermometers.
Poor Sarah.
Oh my gosh.
Poor Sarah. She just got thrown on the bus on this.
But then the other day I was like, see, she's totally right. Because you buy a thermometer because you're sick, right? And so you check it, and then it goes in the cabinet, and you don't use it for 2 years, right? And then you get sick again, and then you check, and then you don't believe it because it's like, are the batteries working? Is this even does it even know?
How does it know?
Well, all I know is this. The other day, I was like, I've had sinus issues and such. And I went,
Allergies.
man, I hope I'm not actually sick, I hope that this is just a sinus headache. But I went to take my temperature, and it said 90.1. 90.1.
That's not normal?
And I'm like, pretty sure that is not correct. And then Sarah's like, see, those thermometers, can't trust them.
No. The other day, so we have to check into an app to be able to go to school.
Yeah.
Remember, you're behind the camera, so.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm here. We're good. I was checking in to go to school, and I took my temperature. I have to take my headphones off. I took my temperature, and I'm sorry.
I can't stand the echo in my ear.
Anyway, I went to take my temperature, and it was like 97.1. You remember this?
Yes.
This conversation, and you were like, "Are you sure? Did you put it in all the way?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I put it in my ear all the way. Like it has to be."
And I'm like, if I type this into this app, are they going to go, you might want to get her checked.
Yeah,
like, make sure that she is not. Anyway. Then Lydia came down the next morning, and hers was 99.1. And she's like, I don't think this is right. I don't know what I did. And I was like, Lydia, it's fine. You have to be over 100 before anybody is worried. 99.1 is not a fever. It's totally fine. Anyway. Thermometers. Okay, so you've got these two things, right? We're going to press like this.
That's
so
witchcraft.
your seam is going to be...
Technology. Witchcraft.
Right.
All right, so you're going to make some more geese?
Yes.
Leaving me here to cut by myself.
Yep.
Let's see here. Eileen says batteries. I use the old Mercury ones. You know what? Mercury is probably the best thing to use all the time.
Just stick it in your mouth.
I mean, how do you go wrong with Mercury? It's impossible.
I mean, it's probably a little more reliable than the
It is.
It
And
is,
actually, they've
but
replaced
it's
a lot of
just-
Mercury ones out there. They're not actually Mercury, which is probably a safer thing to do. But it does make you crazy.
Jason did work in the environmental world, and he knows these things.
Yeah. I actually had to learn all these things. It's not fun. Boring. So, anyway.
Jason worked in the environmental world and the safety world. And then he has me for a wife who thinks that
Who leans off of ladders and thinks safety is third. So, yeah.
First of all, you have to get the job done. Second of all...
At the expense of somebody's well-being? No, ma'am. No. That's not fair to anybody.
I'm just kidding.
All right, so...
I don't want my kids to lean over the ladder, but I'll lean over.
Yeah, we know. We know. Oh, I got coffee still.
Mm-hmm.
Good golly, have mercy.
So what's going on in the shop? What's happening?
Oh.
This month we got like this special deal.
Oh my goodness. This is true. I would rather be
you-
quilting, Pam. This is a fact. It's so much more fun. So we
For
are
real.
doing this month. If you didn't know and haven't come by and checked this out, so the month of May, the whole month of May is an end of the bolt sale. So that means you come in the store. Yeah, you can do that. Cut that.
No, I'm gonna sew it.
You're gonna sew it, then cut it, and then
yes.
press it, and then whole month of May. You come in the store. You pick up a bolt that's got a little bit left on it. If it's a brand new bolt, I don't care. You take the entire amount that's left on that bolt. You get 20% off that entire amount. 20%.
I did have somebody buy a bolt that had 11.5 yards on it.
Hey, whatever works for you.
It was a white on white. You know how often you use white on white? Frequently.
All the time.
Right? White on white, stars
background.
or something, you know.
Absolutely. So that's going all month long. And you're like, oh, well, this is already the first full weekend. You guys have probably sold all your skinny bolts. No.
Mm-mm.
People still come in and still do the buy what they need. And the bolts keep on getting skinnier. So it kind of is a recurring problem. There's always skinny bolts to be gotten rid of. And we're getting tons of stuff in. So
we need to make room. I need you to help me out. Somebody asked, oh my gosh, are you guys going out of business? I said, no.
No, just a bonus deal for you. It's Danielle's birthday month.
Yeah.
Her birthday's the 27th. So.
Yeah.
And it's Mother's Day tomorrow, so.
Right.
There's just so many reasons for May to be the month to do all kinds of fun stuff.
We always do fun. I feel like we've done fun stuff throughout May, like every year.
Yeah, May's just the month for it. It works really well because you're getting ready to go into summer.
Yeah.
You got other things on your mind. May as well stock up before. That way when you come back from all your fun stuff, you have a supply of things to work with.
A very genius idea.
Okay, well, don't lose that idea. Unless you're going to tell the whole world about it.
I don't know.
Okay, you scared me with this.
If we talked about it.
Me and you have talked about it?
No.
Well, let's think about this. Yes,
oh
we did.
Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, we did. We did on camera once.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it now.
I had this genius idea just now. So, we've been trying to come up with YouTube things we can do.
Content.
And us as a family haven't taken a vacation in forever.
Yeah.
I am not putting my vacation on the interwebs.
Just hear me out.
No,
Hear me
sir.
out. Hear me
No.
out.
I am vetoing this conversation.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
So we can take Franny, our sewing machine.
The featherweight.
The featherweight.
Just take her into the ocean.
No.
That's not what I'm saying.
We can take her.
Okay,
We can
so
sew
here's
all over
him.
all over the world.
Hear me out.
Gosh, darn it, Jason, be quiet.
Big hot spots. There's the Quilt, the National Quilt Hall of Fame, right? That we were just talking about. That
Hall of Fame, yeah.
is in. And there's the International Quilt Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Which is in Nebraska. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Beatrice,
Which is on the
Nebraska.
other end of the country.
No,
really?
Nebraska's not that.
Is it
You
not?
know,
I don't know. The last time I looked at a map was like 4th grade.
Oh.
But I can find the radius of the sun. Anyway.
I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. I've lost control of this entire production.
Anyway.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Sorry. Here's my
We're listening.
genius
We're
idea.
listening. We're
Ready?
listening.
We go and we we go on a Friday and we go to the International Hall of Fame.
Okay,
and
anyway,
we
yes.
record it
Okay.
as like a vlog style video.
Oh, we could drag the people along with
And
us.
we bring the people along with us. And then we can do a Saturday live video and do like walk around and like talk like in that general area. Because I don't know what their policies are.
She is really creating cool, fun content that I'm not sure how I'm going to produce it.
But
But it could happen.
it would be fun.
It would be
for
fun.
everybody.
All right, so where are we at with this? So you've got your geese, the larger geese, cut down.
Yes.
So now you're going to square them to what size?
3.5
3.5 by.
by. Oh, I hope this works.
Ooh, skinny.
6.5.
6.5.
3.5 by 6.5. Ready, set, go. Make that happen.
Yeah, got it. So I have done these at the
Perfect.
2
So-
by 3.5.
Let's put our center square together.
Do they fly? They don't fly.
Okay. Do I need to show them on the board?
Show them one on the board. Oh, yes. Here, let's show them on the board. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so you got your center square.
You got your center
There's
square.
your geese number 1, and geese number 2, and geese number 4, geese number 3.
And then you've got these little two
What are those?
squares.
Those are
These are going to go in
cornerstones.
the corners.
Oh, look at that.
Now you got a star, right?
How
So
magical
I'm
is
going to sew
that?
this together. So I'm going to take this, sew
Okay.
here, take this, sew here, take that, sew there. Okay.
Okay.
Right? And
I don't know how I'm going to hold this.
you're not going to. because I'm gonna just set it right here. You guys.
Oh, thank goodness.
You guys got it figured out.
You guys have your own markup walls at home, mock-up walls. If you don't, this is just a piece of batting on a whiteboard. So no big deal. Just bleep. And there were scribblings on that whiteboard. That was from our class on Thursday. Not class, but our meeting. So, you could use vacation to get ideas for beautiful landscape quilts. What, Pam?
Ooh,
look, that sounds fun, but I don't know that I have the skill
sounds
for
like
that.
Fun.
You could create like collage.
You could. I probably would not,
You're gonna
because
have to hand me that water.
I've learned I am not a piecer of any sort.
Yeah, but like collage quilt doesn't require a whole lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you lay out like I don't know what kind of paper, but a piece of something. It usually has like a sketch on it.
Yeah.
And then you take scraps of fabric and lay it on there. And I think you use some sort of.
Okay, let me stop you because you're incorrect. So
oh, okay, cool.
you're going to you're going to have a design that you then put onto, let's say, a piece of muslin, just a piece like a piece of fabric, because that's going to go into your quilt. So you wouldn't want a piece of paper. So you're going to then seam a lot of little pieces, right? And on that piece of muslin, you're going to draw out what you want. So you want a big snake. I have no idea why you'd want a snake, but
That could be fun. Super.
Like a skull and a snake and a dagger.
Boy, that is the angriest quilt I think I would have ever seen.
So we have been watching a lot of older TV, and we watch a lot of Ink Master.
Yeah.
So maybe I've gotten my thoughts from a tattoo show.
Perhaps. Maybe.
You think?
That's okay.
Anyway, so maybe not a skull and a snake and a dagger, but maybe a landscape, right? And so you kind of draw it out, and it doesn't have to be perfect because the drawing is just the idea.
Right.
And then you get all of your little scraps of fabric, and they have steam on the back, and then you just press it to the foundation fabric. And then you, unlike applique, you don't have to go around each individual piece. You then just, when you quilt it, you quilt every 1/4 inch, just straight lines, or however you want to quilt it.
Like a lot of effort.
Yeah, for something super awesomely fun.
I guess so. So anyway, so we're doing a lot of cutting and piecing and everything, so I feel like I'm losing track of the conversation. If you got a conversation you'd like to start with us out there, just throw it in the comments. You can start a conversation here. I don't mind. Because normally at this point I would also tell you that Monday's flash sale is going to be coming on Monday at 9 a.m.
What day is it?
On Mondays.
Yeah.
And that's not a here sale. That's go to our website. We have a little category that Danielle populates with fabrics at a fantastic price. And this week we're doing, is it Idaho Prairie Star?
Yes, the entire line will be on there.
Which is a fantastic, would you call it a reproduction style line, or kind of in that style way?
So reproduction could mean 30s, it could mean Civil War, it could mean...
I don't know what that means. I just make things up sometimes.
So it's more of a traditional fabric, and it is by... Is it Kim Deal?
I believe it is.
And
if you're familiar with her, you know her methods.
Right, so it's more traditional, and it's a lot of reds, nice, rich colors.
Oh, that's right. I love that
So
color.
I'm going to press my seams away from my geese. So that way, the top one and the bottom one will be the same. And this one here, I'll press in. Those I'll press out, and then everything will nest together.
Which makes a huge difference, especially when you're talking geese. They really like to nest. So is that how
right?
that works? I don't.
Yeah.
I made that up. I'm sorry. So anyway, so yeah, Monday's flash sale is that. So make sure you check out Monday morning, and that will run all day Monday. Bless you. Boy, these allergy seasons! I tell you what, it's time to move along from that. Let's talk Wednesday sale. What are we doing Wednesday? Do you know yet? Have you guys made a plan for Wednesday?
Oh, I don't know. We keep getting so much cool stuff in.
So we're gonna have something fun on Wednesday, and that'll be live here on the Facebook.
Who liked last Wednesdays with the trees and the...
Oh, the tree was fantastic. I love that fabric. Wish we had more of it, honestly. Did you guys get to see Wednesdays? Did you see Wednesdays?
I was doing stuff.
It was awesome. And that was called Silhouette. Who was it by?
Oh, was that
I
one?
don't remember.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's still sitting here.
It's Northcott.
Oh, it's Northcott. That's right. Beautiful fabric. But so yeah, we'll have something fantastic on Wednesday. So you guys need to come back for that. Don't forget, the 26th, Wednesday. That's the last Wednesday of the month. It's the day before Daniel's birthday. So in honor of Daniel's birthday, we are going to have a End of the Bolt sale here live. So that way, those that can't make it in because you're not local, you can join us there and get a chance at picking up End of the Bolt. Also going to have a quilt auction. So we're going to have a bunch of shop samples that we just kind of need to get out the door because we kind of stockpiled some. So we're going to have a live quilt auction as well. So come back for that.
That'll be a fun time.
That'll be 5 p.m. on the 26th.
Yep.
5 p.m. That's a Wednesday. This is the middle of the week, so you may have to clear your schedule, but you have plenty of time. Plan accordingly.
Right.
Bring your friends. Obviously, you probably don't want the competition, but you should bring your friends anyway. Because, why not? I think I've done this.
Tell your
no,
boss.
I missed something.
Tell
What?
your boss you're not working late that day.
Sorry, boss. I know you need me here. But no, I have to go buy some fabric. I think that's fair. I think you can do that.
Sure. I mean, if you need me to call somebody for you, I can
Or
do
if
that
you need
too.
us to write a note, I will gladly write you a note. Absolutely no problem. No big deal. I don't know how well that'll do or how well that'll go over,
Right.
but I'm willing to help. Right. Now we're done. Ta-da! I've made 4 more geese squared up. Love it.
Okay, so I did this one already, but you guys understand. I'm just putting these 2 pieces on here.
Makes sense. Okay.
So I'm nesting this seam together
Love it.
and using my clips, putting that on here.
Excellent. So we are doing this live on Facebook, but if you are watching this on the YouTube, by the way, we have a YouTube channel that we put these on for you to watch later on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down there, little red, just on the reminder. So that way you can keep up with our weekly blocks as we put them on there. So, what do you got doing? So you're using a gray colored thread for these bright. Does that work well when it comes to super colorful pieces?
Yeah, I do like gray thread. I use gray thread frequently.
Yeah. Does gray do a good job of picking up the colors around it then, I guess?
And blends, so you're not really seeing it. Of course, if your tension is right on your machine, you shouldn't see your thread anyway.
Okay.
But you could. I don't want to.
No, I don't really want to see
Okay, so I'm going to press, let's see. Let's go, I think, away from the center.
Okay.
On both these seams. And then I'm going to have you square this up for me.
Ooh. Okay. Fantastic. Love it. And then another thing we can talk about too is we have Stash Pot Pie still going on.
Right.
Don't forget about that. We showed the maize off last week. So you have until the 5th of June to finish maize, and you'll get June's pattern for free. We have a lot of people that have maize done already.
Yes.
Because they kind of got a head start on it. So,
Well, also, not only that, but it is not a difficult pattern.
No.
If this is one, if you have not started Stash Pot Pie, like I don't know, and like last month, Flying Geese kind of intimidate me a little bit.
yeah.
I'm trying to decide if I even need to square these up. I do not.
No, that should be pretty
Okay.
good on.
This is a good one to start on.
Yeah, because it's a double Irish chain, so it's pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot of crazy small
We
piecing.
did also show June last week.
Oh, we did show
Can
June's.
you pull that board up
Yes.
so I can show them
I can.
how this is all going to work, and we can.
Okay.
So here's your center square.
Okay.
And we're going to make a star around that, right?
Okay. Okay. That. And 1. Oh, and you got some center squares
And you've
too.
got your
Or
4
stars.
corners.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
How pretty is that?
That was actually pretty fantastic.
Okay,
I like that a lot.
Can you hold it?
I
still?
guess I'm going to hold this now.
You don't have to. I
Nope,
can take
gonna.
it over there.
I'll just hit it like this. Anyway, so yeah.
So Stash Pot Pie, what the heck is it?
What is it? What is Stash Pot Pie? So I was surprised to find that we had people that still weren't sure what Stash Pot Pie is. Stash Pot Pie, you buy this month's pattern for $10. You can buy it from our website. Go to the shop, Stash Pot Pie 2 area, and pick up May's pattern for $10.
Yeah.
It's a PDF download, so you'll have it on your computer or your device, whatever. You can print it out, or you can keep it there. You'll have it forever. You finish the quilt top. You don't have to have it quilted. We just need to see a picture of the flimsy. You don't have to be local. You could be, I don't know, how far away are you, Pam? Because you're like hours away. And I know you've done it. I know Cindy's done it, and she's hours away. All over the country. You can do this and participate because all you have to do is put a picture of your finished flimsy in the Quilters Collective so that everybody can see what your quilt top looks like.
And if you are uncomfortable with joining groups,
Yes.
that's okay. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You can email us.
Yep. Info, warmandcozyquilting.com.
And I'm pretty sure that Victoria has that linked in the description above.
Yeah.
But yes, you can just
What am I? Oh, the
email address here.
Yes.
So you can just email us with the picture of your quilt.
Yes.
And it's just really a lot of fun to see the same pattern done in different colorways and how awesome they are.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. And then I've also found that some of the patterns, I'm like, I really liked how well this turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you use a pattern and you're like, okay, I struggled with that one, and then you just don't make that one again. But if you make a quilt and it goes together well and it turns out beautiful, you're like, and look, she made it in purple and pink. That turned out, or somebody made it in red, white, and blue. I think I want to, I liked this pattern.
I've never
Let's make it again.
Color. I'm going to try it again. Absolutely. But yeah, so you get to the pattern, you finish the top, you send us a picture of that finished top before the first Saturday of next month, which will be, again, June 5th. We'll email you June's pattern for free. Mm-hmm. You finish June's before the first Saturday in July, then you'll get July's pattern for free, and so on throughout the rest of the year. It's just a really good way to get some extra patterns in your life. And all these patterns are pretty much a repetition thing where they pick a particular block style and they repeat it for the whole quilt. So it really is more of a skill builder for you. So if you're kind of new to quilting and you like the idea of practicing your skill, plus it helps burn up that stash that you've been working on for years. Mm-hmm. You're going to get some of that out of the way. It's a really good way to use that stash up. You're not committed to anything, so if you miss the deadline, you can just buy the next month's pattern for $10. That's all they are. We don't hunt you down for anything, and we don't require you to buy anything. So
you don't have to sign up anywhere. You just buy the pattern. That is your sign up, if you will.
Correct. Absolutely. So yeah, that's the Stash Pot Pie. Any other questions on that one? Anybody? Show of hands. Anybody? Okay, cool. So you're really kind of moving along here with this block.
Yep, I'm going to have to press these three. I'm going to press them away from the goose again.
Yes.
Geese, I don't know, whatever they are.
Yeah.
So that means the top and the bottom will go out, and the middle will go in, and then everything will nest nicely.
So it's like flapping, make sure. Work. Anyway, so yeah.
Put that back in the thing right.
Oh, Danielle. Unbelievable. So there is one more thing I wanted to bring up. So this week, we plan on announcing the sign up for the Handy Quilter Van event. Mm-hmm. If you have a long arm or recently purchased a Handy Quilter and you didn't get the service you needed from your retailer and you live nearby, because somehow it wasn't us.
Because we would never.
I would never sit you in that situation. This is a hands-on event with the Amaras. We're going to have, it's pretty limited seating because we're going to have 6 machines.
But everybody gets their own, like, how cool is that?
Right.
You get hands-on.
With, everything as it is, hands-on. So this is going to be a good time. It's going to be in July. There's going to be 4 days of classes, but it's 2 days and 2 days. So you can take the Thursday, Friday class or the Saturday, Sunday class. Yes, you heard me right. I said Saturday, Sunday class. So for those of you that work and have wanted to get your hands on a long arm to test ride one before you buy one, this is the time to sign up for the class. Again, seating is going to be limited. Keep an eye on the Facebook feed for that announcement of sign up. We put out a post about it earlier this week. There's been a lot of interest, people wanting more as far as pricing and all that stuff. But the class will be, like I said, July 22nd, 23rd, which is Thursday, Friday, or you can sign up for the Saturday, Sunday, which is 24, 25. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be a good time. We did it last year. Super fun. It does include lunch, which, yeah,
amazing.
it will be fantastic. I promise. So
we did like local restaurants last year.
Last year we used Cafe on the Abbey for lunch.
Yeah, that was
and it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no problem using them again because their food is fantastic. We do have plenty of other restaurants in town who probably could vary it up. We'll see how it goes. Just depends on how we feel that day. But keep an eye out for that.
So I'm going to put these together, and I'm nesting these seams, and then I've got 2 more seams to sew, and we've got our quilt block finished.
Correct.
This is not a whole quilt.
No, it is not. You could make a whole quilt. Actually, and while I was reading stuff last night, I did read that if you were so adventurous, you could make an entire quilt using this method.
Mm-hmm.
And basically continuing your blocks to make them bigger and bigger and bigger. And you have this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It would be super cool.
Could you imagine custom quilting?
No, I couldn't imagine custom quilting that because I wouldn't be able to.
Dude, that would be cool though.
It would be cool.
Awesome.
So yeah.
I say challenge for Jason. That sounds like a challenge for Jason.
I don't think Jason needs a challenge.
Yeah. We could teamwork.
Right? Maybe. Maybe. So Cindy says, and you make up kits if somebody wants exactly the sample. So yeah, with the Stash Pot Pie, if you see the sample that we have, if you want the exact kit for that, we can do that most of the time. We try to do our samples in fabrics that we can get replenished. We have had a couple samples where they have been like your one and done lines. So when we have those, obviously we're super limited on the number of kits, but yeah, if you
We
see
did
what they do.
with the June one. We made it, and we had ordered more of the background fabric because, of course, the background you probably need 2 yards of.
I think it was like I think you need 3 yards of the background fabric.
So
yeah,
that's significant when everything else is like a fat quarter,
right?
You know, right over, because these are all scrappy, so you usually don't need a whole lot of any one thing, but you always need background fabric. Anyway, we ordered background fabric. We ordered more from Paintbrush. You know, I love Paintbrush Studio solids.
Right.
And we got our whole order in, except they back ordered our.
Is that what happened?
So currently, we don't have that exact one, but it's beige. So we've been able to use an off-white or a little bit,
right,
a little bit lighter, a little bit darker to make it work.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's always fun. We love kits. Kits are fun because you don't have to think; it's already there for you. You just got to put it together. It's my favorite. I decided I'm gonna just shave my head after this. Look at this, my hair. I look like a heathen.
I need my haircut too.
How about you could shave my head and I'll shave your head?
Okay.
Get ready for summer. I feel like this way Wally got
out of that.
What?
We can record that.
Nobody needs that in their life. No. Hello from Tennessee, Miss Nancy. We got Tennessee.
Nice.
Love it.
Good morning.
A good deal.
We're almost done. Have you guys been sewing along with me? Or?
Yeah, how many do we have out there following along with us today? We got one raising her hand here.
Even though she's really not sewing.
She's not really sewing along. She's sitting behind the camera.
Following along.
You are following along.
Yes, you're right.
Love it. So is that done then?
Mm-hmm.
So exciting.
As long as I didn't put something on the wrong direction, we'll be in good shape.
Guess we're about to find out. Look at that. Ta-da! And that, folks, is a Rising Star, Double Sawtooth, and or North Star.
And or probably some other name.
Or some other fantastic name. Oh, wait, those were other names of other things. Doesn't matter. So many different names, so many different horses, all the same product.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to have to, we got some people sewing along.
Yeah, I love it.
Chris and Cindy are.
I can't wait to see you guys post them in the collective.
Yeah.
They always do, and they always look fantastic.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them.
I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm about to run out of, I'm pretty much out of this blue scrap now. So.
We'll make something up.
I mean, I do know where I can get some more fabric.
I do know a shop.
But I've really been loving this blue and orange combination. Oh, and do you see? I didn't lose any of my points.
No?
Oh.
Can you see that?
We didn't lose any of our points.
I mean,
Mother,
maybe I should.
As with all quilters.
Should I take that apart?
No, stop.
Can you see it from there?
All quilters. No, stop, dear.
If they can see it from there, I'm taking it out.
Listen. This is important for all of you. You are all far too difficult and hard on yourselves. It's okay.
You are.
You lose a point. Like, this isn't, it's okay. It is okay. Nobody will judge you because nobody's going to see it. It's okay. It's okay. Let it go. Moving on.
This is one of my favorites, Sherry Jo said.
Yeah, it's a great block. It really is. And, you know, it always looks a little more, to me, it looked really difficult in the start. But knowing that these are flying geese, and knowing that we have a method that Danielle likes to use, the by 4 method, that works super consistently.
Ooh, but let's say you don't like that method. And you're like, I'm really looking for something else. Maybe you tried triangulation. That is really a great method also. But also we have a Eleanor Burns ruler in the shop that so all of Eleanor Burns flying geese rulers make 2 sizes.
Okay.
And the large of the Eleanor Burns makes both this size and this size, which is perfect, right?
Oh, so it probably goes well with that Underground Railroad book.
Right.
For the North Star block.
I do not know that method, and I am really comfortable with this method. So I really didn't want to try to learn a new method and put it together, and it wasn't great or something.
Right.
You know, not on camera. I'm not going to do that.
Not on camera.
But it is the way that my mom makes flying geese. She loves that ruler, and the way you make it, I think you do make 4 at a time or something like that. You're making several. And you can square it up with that ruler so you know that you have it exactly so. So when you put it into your other block, it's going to all measure
correctly.
Fit correctly.
Which is always important.
Yeah, because right now you also want to look, do I still have a 1/4 inch from the edge to that point? So when I go to put this into my quilt, is that going? Yeah. So, and they look good too.
And I think this is block number 8, I think.
I don't know. There's
I don't even know. There's a lot of blocks so far. We're getting close to that point. We need to have a video on setting them together for people. Maybe.
I think we need to make a couple more.
Oh, yeah, we need a few more. But if you have a favorite, let us know. I will gladly do some research on one of your favorite blocks.
And this is
no big deal.
For me, the reason that we like to do this. First of all, you can figure out how to make each kind of block. But a sampler quilt is very cool because then you can decide, I love that star block.
Right.
I'm going to make a whole quilt using those. I want to make 12 of those and, put it together that way. If you like, so I know that June's SPP is a, it's a rendition of
it's a double friendship star.
It's a friendship star, but it's a double friendship star. So, but, and it's really just a large one and a small one of the double friendship star. So that's pretty cool.
Right. Looks like we're at number 10.
Thanks,
Snail's Trail. I've seen that block, and I've tried to talk her into it.
I don't know if I can get it done in an hour. That's my problem.
It seems like it might have a lot of parts to it. That's the only holdup at this point. We'll see.
But maybe.
And if we have to do by the magic of TV,
right?
Maybe. We'll talk about it. We're still debating that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up here today. And I hope to see you guys in the shop soon. Come get your end of the bolts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the star would be a great QOV quilt.
Absolutely, very much so. I just want to say, Eula May, I just read your comment. I'm sorry to hear that. You're perfect for us. We love you here. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love what you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep posting your pictures. We love your
I've heard from other quilters too. Like, one time somebody said, oh, but look at that. You need to fix that. And then they're like, forget it. I'm not doing it anymore.
You don't need that kind of negativity in your life.
I mean, any hobby, the whole reason you do it is to get better. Right?
Right.
No one should be perfect at this.
I'm great at it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a learning process always.
And we do it because it's fun.
And if it's not fun, you don't want to do it. And we don't want people not doing it. So
right.
Anyway.
Okay.
That's why we're here. Okay.
And it would be great on point. Thank
absolutely.
You,
okay. So we've hit that mark. It's time for us to wrap this up. We're going to go back to the shop. Don't forget, come by and visit us. Get some end of the bolt, Don't forget, if you need a long arm, come by and see me. Let me get you a long arm in your life.
Yep.
Watch the Facebook feed this week for the sign up for the class.
Mm-hmm.
And have yourself a great weekend. Shop us Monday. See you next Wednesday.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.